The first petition deals with the issue of political discrimination, the growing fear that some Canadians have that they will face discrimination in the workplace, perhaps bullying, risk of employment consequences, etc., on the basis of their political views. While the Federal Human Rights Act provides protection for Canadians against certain kinds of discrimination, there is not protection against discrimination on the basis of political views. And that's why I've tabled Bill C-257, a bill that would add political belief and activity as prohibited grounds of discrimination to the Canadian Human Rights Act. Petitioners support Bill C-257, which is great, and they have prepared this petition, which I am on their behalf presenting to this House, which asks the House to support Bill C-257, banning discrimination on the basis of political belief or activity, and defending the rights of Canadians to peacefully express their political opinions. And I will refrain from expressing a personal view on that petition at all. I just wanted to share the views of petitioners. And I know my friend from Winnipeg North is watching closely to ensure the rules are observed. And I will now proceed to the second petition, which is from constituents who are concerned about proposals to legalize the killing of children in Canada under the so-called MAID regime. They note in particular one of the witnesses at a previous committee calling for the legalization of euthanasia for babies, and petitioners call on the government and the House to strongly oppose any effort to legalize the killing of children in Canada. The third petition that I am tabling deals similarly with an issue involving discrimination on the basis of political views. It references a 2021 platform commitment from the Liberal Party of Canada to politicize charitable status determination, that is, to deny charitable status from certain pro-life organizations. Petitioners know that this would jeopardize the charitable status of hospitals, houses of worship, schools, homeless shelters, and other charitable organizations that do not agree with the Liberal Party for matters of conscience. Petitioners note that this would apply a values test for charitable status, similar to what we saw with the Canada Summer Jobs program, and jeopardize the good work of organizations who are not actually doing anything controversial, but simply wish to be sincere about the private convictions of those involved in the organization. Petitioners call on the House to protect and preserve the application of charitable status rules on a politically and ideologically neutral basis, without discrimination on the basis of political or religious values, and without the imposition of another values test, and also to affirm the right of Canadians to freedom of expression. Mr. Speaker, the final petition today is concerning the discrimination and persecution of Falun Gong practitioners in the People's Republic of China. Petitioners note that Falun Gong is a traditional Chinese spiritual discipline which consists of meditation, exercise, and moral teaching based on the principles of truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance. Petitioners go on to explain a decades-long campaign of violence and persecution that has targeted Falun Gong practitioners, and note as well the work of David Matas and the late, great David Kilgore on uncovering the campaign of forced organ harvesting targeting Falun Gong practitioners. Petitioners call on the government to strengthen their response to the persecution of Falun Gong practitioners, to do more to stand with persecuted Falun Gong practitioners, as well as other victims of violence at the hands of the communist regime in Beijing. Thank you for the opportunity, Speaker. I commend these petitions to the consideration of my colleagues.